Hey guys, what's up? How ya doing? I'm here to talk to you guys about Dragon Quest The Adventure of Dai, or Dragon Quest Dai no Daibouken, which is on episode 92. Now, this episode right here was actually pretty crazy. Okay, the first half was just kind of crazy stuff, and then there's some funny stuff, and then, the second half is where it got a little serious, So, if anything else, let's just get this started. We have to it that Mist continues to be in Hyunkuro's soul body whatsoever, and he plans to take over Hyunkuro's body, etc., because he's been using it as a weapon, because he knew very well that he has to return the body of Vern himself in the future when the time comes. So that's why he trained Hyunkuro to the point of using how to use Dark Aura, or the Dark Aura, that kind of thing. So yeah, Hyunkuro was nothing more than a tool, etc. Nothing very important here and there, But the thing is, Mist did not realize that Hyunkuro transferred all of his light aura into his soul the moment he found it, and therefore Mist was disintegrating, And we have to it that, Mom later wakes up and is glad to see Sensei, and that Sensei was about to tell Mom about something about Mist being annihilated by Hyunkuro, but Hyunkuro tells Avan to please don't tell her anything about it, And we have to it, Avan's like, okay, I get it, In a silent language, that kind of thing. Mom mourns the death of, Pop and the Grand Master of Martial Arts, but Avan therefore reveals that Pop and Brochet was actually alive, and then it was kind of funny stuff that Mom gets so upset at Pop and ends up beating him up. Everyone is actually shocked about this, realizing, oh my gosh, this is kind of what the heck are you doing kind of thing, etc. Yeah. They end up going okay, whatever. They end up having to see these guy that we end up seeing Mom and being the living heck out of Pop very badly. They're oh boy, this is just funny stuff. And Crocodile's hey, can you stop? I think you're gonna kill him. And then Brokea's oh, come on, dude. Just went after I healed him here and there. And then, etc., And we have to it that we get to the second half of, the episode where Dark King Vern was waiting for Dai to heal up. And it's thanks to freaking Leona's full heal, And Vern's he was waiting for that thing, full heal, to heal up Dai, etc., and thought he's gonna revert or something, blah blah blah. But because whoever fighting beyond your limits when you fight beyond your limits with aura similar to Dark Aura, sometimes there could be some backlashes to your body, but it all depends on the situation. Weak beings can actually die from it when you over pressure your body whatsoever, And we had to it, Leon's why did you wait for Dai to heal up? Are you insulting us? And Vern's no, that's not the case here and there. And he gives out a nasty death glare stare at Leona like that, And Leona's what the hell? I can't even talk or move I can't even talk or move. What's going on here? And Dai seems to understand why Vern wants to fight Dai at his best, Somewhat. But Vern therefore tells Dai, hey, watch yourself, okay? Etc. We also get to know that Vern realizes that it's going to be a while, for a few centuries, for him to go into his real body again, or maybe separate it, or cast the secret time of removal spell whatsoever, in order for it to, what's going on, And we have to it that Vern is stuck in his full body true form whatsoever, and that he wants Dai to hit him with all he's got, And Dai knows that Vern is actually stronger in that form, knowing that his magic and power is combined with his youth and physical power is just crazy here and there. But we have to it, Dai also knows that sometimes being strong is actually boring in the world. So I understand what's up here and there. And we have to it that that Vern gets ready to fight against Dai, while Dai decides to use his best attack, which is Giga Stress. First, Dai draws a sword and summons Raidane to enter his sword and puts it into the scabbard that Lonberg gave to Dai, But we have to it that things kind of gotten a little crazy here and there, because we have to it that that Vern decides to respond to Dai's attack with like his own kind of stance and style, you know, which apparently is called the demonic guard of heaven and earth, you know. And we have to it that Dai's attack of Gigastraps gets ready, and Dai decides to hit like Vern with all he's got, you know. But sadly though, we have to it Vern responds by using Phoenix Wing by blocking the attack of like Dai's weapon, Gigastraps, and ends up using Calamitous N on Dai by slicing his arm. And then like he ends up responding using Kaiser Phoenix on Dai, obliterating him with magic. And we have to it that like Leona was really shocked to see what happened, and Vern therefore explains how he did it, you know. He ends up using Heaven as his attack while Earth is defense, and then Demonic Reminiscent is the usage of magic whatsoever, you know. And we have to it that Dai is literally on the ground, unconscious, and really exhausted right now. Looking at him, he's really pretty much damn beat up, you know, very, very badly, etc., you know. And we have to it, of course, eventually, like, Vern will later on go towards Leona and asks him to serve her, you know, in a certain way. Dai, on the other hand, gets angry and says, stay the hell away from her, you know. And we have to it when Dai makes one move, he ends up actually gushing out blood onto his right shoulder or something, or right arm somewhere, and ends up falling down. And we have to it that like Vern therefore tells Dai, you may have shielded yourself with your dragonic aura, but however, my Calamitous End that I just struck you with can cut through anything, you know. Not even no blade in the world can match a strike from my palm as well. I wonder if you even realize that you used the same exact wound that you cut me before, you know. So I'm just giving you the same karma that you gave to me. And therefore, like I said, Vern therefore says, how about you serve me, Leona? And Leona can only stare in shock of what he just said. And we have to it that like preview next episode is called the Eye Jewel, you know, that kind of thing. So yeah, the Eye Jewel ends up showing up. The next episode is called the Eye Jewel. So yeah, as for the first half, like I said, it's like Hyankuru manages to like destroy Mist, which was his master. So the students surpassed the master. As for like Dark King Vern, or Vern himself, he literally just like used the demonic guard of heaven and earth by easily defeating Dai very badly. And Dai, who's trying to stop Vern, ends up having blood gushing out of his right side, you know, or his arm. And Vern therefore tells Leona to serve him in order to like maybe weaken Dai or insult him in a way to spite him, you know. So yeah. Preview next episode, like I said, it's called the Eye Jewel, you know. So I don't know how that's gonna go out, but one thing's for certain is that things are about to get very hectic. So until then, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Ta-da!